President Biden cares so much about defending Ukraine that he has refused to even discuss Republican demands for increased border security in exchange for $61 billion in aid the White House tells us is needed to fight Russia. Despite this dire statement and Biden's supposed commitment to Ukraine, he and his political allies have pushed back on GOP attempts to provide more funding for measures that could slow the tidal wave of people coming our country illegally. This election is especially stupid because Americans give the president bad marks while viewing immigration as one of their most important issues. Real Clear Politics polling average shows Biden with 34% approval of immigration. This is one of his worst scores in individual subjects. A recent NBC poll ranks immigration and border security among voters' top 3 concerns. Meanwhile, country has become less tolerant unrestricted immigration. Horrified by endless caravans heading north, deaths from fentanyl flowing across border, growing power of Mexican cartels, and economic toll immigrants pouring into cities like New York. A Gallup poll showed in May 2020 that only 28% of Americans thought we should have less immigration. Today, he wants 41% fewer immigrants. No doubt thanks to Biden's reckless dismantling of the border policies put in place by President Trump. And if the job market softens over the next few months, as it seems likely, Americans will become even more hostile to unrestricted immigration. The latest JOLTS report points to a decline in number of jobs available, while latest ADP report shows workers in leisure and hospitality industries being laid off. Those who traditionally vote Democratic will be lower-income Americans competing for such jobs and will be most unhappy with increased competition for employment. In other words, given chance provide the funds needed to fight Putin, reverse disaster on our southern border, and possibly boost his approval ratings. Biden chooses double down on his only campaign theme: Republicans are dangerous extremists. The extreme MAGA Republicans in Congress will not support essential aid to Ukraine unless we pursue the most brutal actions possible, like keeping immigrants out of America, building walls, and so on, Biden told his supporters at a recent fundraiser. Democrats are very good at singing the same hymn. The extreme MAGA Republican theme has been mentioned repeatedly by party leaders. It will be their signature battle cry throughout the 2024 election cycle. Indeed, refrain was echoed by House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who predictably condemned the GOP's demands. Posting on X, pro-Putin extremists in House Republican conference are undermining America's national security. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer also weighed in on the issue, sharing blocking the security supplement is not about Ukraine or Israel. It's about Republicans' decision to implement fair-right immigration measures. He claims D.